Never miss any updates. Hello friends, welcome to our new channel Human Anatomy and Physiology Online. Today we are going to study blood. Blood is the connective tissues. It carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs for excretion. Nutrients from the alimentary tract to the tissues and cell waste to the excretory organs, principally the kidneys. Hormones secreted by endocrine glands to their target glands and tissues. Heat produced in active tissues to other less active tissues. Protective substances, that is antibodies, to areas of infection, and clotting factors that coagulate blood, minimizing its loss from the ruptured blood vessels. Blood makes up about 7% of body weight, about 5.6 liters in a 70 kgs man. This proportion is less in women and considerably greater in children, gradually decreasing until the adult level is reached. Blood in the blood vessels is always in motion. The continual flow maintains a fairly constant environment for the body cells. Now, the composition of blood. Blood is composed of a straw-colored transparent fluid called plasma, in which different types of cells are suspended. Plasma constitutes about 55% and cells about 45% of blood volume. We are concentrating on plasma. The constituents of plasma are water. 90 to 92% are water and dissolved substance including plasma proteins, that means albumins, globulins including antibodies, fibrinogen and clotting factors. Plasma also includes inorganic salts, that means mineral salts, sodium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, potassium, magnesium, phosphate, iron, calcium, copper, iodine, cobalt. It also includes nutrients, principally from digested foods, that is monosaccharides, mainly from glucose, amino acids, mainly from proteins, fatty acids, glycerol, and vitamins. It also includes organic waste materials, that is urea, uric acid, creatinine. It includes hormones also. It includes enzymes, that means certain clotting factors, and also gases, that means oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. Now, we are going to learn plasma proteins. Plasma proteins, which makes up about 7% of plasma, are normally retained within the blood because they are too big to escape through the capillary pores into the tissues. They are largely responsible for creating the osmotic pressure of blood, which keeps plasma fluid within the circulation. If plasma protein levels fall because of their reduced productions or loss of the blood vessels, osmotic pressure is also reduced and fluid moves into the tissues and body cavities. Albumins. These are formed in the liver. They are the most abundant plasma proteins and their main function is to maintain a normal plasma osmotic pressure. Albumins also act as carrier molecules for lipids and steroid hormones. Globulins. Most are formed in the liver and the remainder in lymphoid tissues. Their main functions are as antibodies, that means immunoglobulins, which are complex proteins produced by lymphocytes that play an important part in immunity. They bind to and neutralize foreign materials, that means antigens, such as microorganisms. Transportations of some hormones and mineral salts is also within the function of globulins. That means thyroglobulin carries the hormone thyroxine and transferrin carries the mineral iron. Another function of globulin is inhibitions of some proteolytic enzymes. That means alpha 2 macroglobulin inhibits trypsin activities. Now, the clotting factors. These are the substances essentials for coagulation of blood. Serum is plasma from which clotting factors have been removed. So what is called serum? Serum is plasma from which clotting factors have been removed. Fibrinogen. This is synthesized in the liver and is essential for blood coagulation. Plasma viscosity or thickness is due to the plasma proteins, mainly albumin and fibrinogen. Viscosity is used as a measure of the body's response to some disease. Now, in plasma, you can find, as I already told, you can find inorganic salts also, that means mineral salts. These are involved in the wide variety of activities, including cell formation, contraction of muscles, transmission of nerve impulses, formation of secretions, and maintenance of balance between acids and alkalis. In health, the blood is slightly alkaline. Alkalinity and acidity are expressed in terms of pH, which is a measure of hydrogen ion concentration, or H+. The pH of blood is maintained between 7.35 and 7.45 by an ongoing complicated series of chemical activities involving buffering systems. Now, nutrients. Food is digested in the alimentary tract and the resultant nutrients are absorbed, that is monosaccharides, amino acids, fatty acid, glycerol and vitamins. Together with mineral salts, they are required by all body cells to provide energy, heat, materials for repair and replacement, and for the synthesis of other blood components and body secretions. Now, the organic waste products. Urea, creatinine, and uric acids are the waste products of protein metabolism. They are formed in the liver and conveyed in blood to the kidneys for excretion. Carbon dioxide released by all cells is conveyed to the lungs for excretion. Now, the hormones. These are the chemical compounds synthesized by endocrine glands. Hormones pass directly from the cells of the glands into the blood, which transports them to their target tissues and organs elsewhere in the body, where they influence cellular activities. Gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen are transported around the body in solution in plasma. Oxygen and carbon dioxide are also transported in combinations with hemoglobin in red blood cells. Most oxygen is carried in combinations with hemoglobin and most carbon dioxide as bicarbonate ions dissolved in plasma. Atmospheric nitrogen enters the body in the same way as other gases and is present in plasma, but it is no physiological functions. So thanks for watching this video, and we will come back with other component and cellular content of blood in our next videos. So do not forget to subscribe this channel and please click the notification bell icon to get all the notifications and all the updates of this channel.